What's going on, guys? H3 Music here, and today we're going to do something a little fun. We're going to go over assumptions you have about me, the music industry, YouTube, all that sort of stuff. I asked you on Instagram and YouTube, so make sure you're following to get in on that. Yeah, let's celebrate 60K and let's go over some assumptions you have. I bet you really don't like NF's rapping, but you're in love with his beats. I used to be a lot bigger into NF as a rapper and all, but after you make, 302 beats in his style, when you are surrounded by his stuff all the time, you do get kind of tired of it. So, I have no problem still making it and all, but I don't listen to him that often because get a little tired after a while, as you can imagine. But yeah, I enjoy it still and all. I'ma assume that your singing voice is a 4 out of 10, but you could really write good songs. My singing voice is a 1 out of 10, and my writing is even worse. So that's why I make the beats, because it's way easier for me than trying to sing and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'll just stick to the beats because that's what I'm good at. I think you like Mozart or Bach or some kind of classical piano player. I'm classically trained in piano. I've been playing classical piano for like probably 11 or 12 years. So I do listen to classical music, but not so much Mozart and Bach. The actual classical music I don't listen much to, but romantic era music, contemporary, so 1850s and onward, yeah. But like the stuff older than that was like Mozart and Bach, 18th century, that sort of stuff, not really, because the harmony in it is pretty boring, nothing special about it. It's all 1/5 chords. But after that, you got like Chopin, Rachmaninoff, Debussy. Those guys I listen to a lot because the harmony is nice. I like the neoclassical, the impressionistic sort of classical music. So I feel as if making music is your center because it's really music someone can connect to on a level unlike others. For me personally, I agree with that. Mostly, when it comes to arts, music is the only one that I get really emotionally involved in. I guess film sometimes, but like other than that, there's not really any sort of art that I can express myself through as easily as music and all, so that's why I enjoy it. Now that it's almost summertime, you wish you had an outdoor studio as well. You like mixing to the sound of serenity.
It's like you just sit and cross your arms.
Be like, I'm out here now. There was a place I went. It was in the mountains here in Colorado, and it was for a college project. It was someone's house, and they had an outdoor studio and all. And honestly, it was like too much. Like at a certain point, the whole nature and all just is too overwhelming and all, I guess. And I wouldn't make good music in that situation. My little basement den thing works perfect for me, so I'm going to stick with that as long as I can. You make a very small paycheck off of YouTube, and you don't make enough money. I want to do a video breaking down the finances from H3 Music and all, because I think a lot of you guys are interested in that sort of stuff, just to get, a baseline and all. I know it vastly differs between... fucking bug, dog. I know it vastly differs between creators and all. I know a lot of producers make a bank and a lot of ones don't, even if they look like they're on the same level from an outside perspective. I can say though, just off of YouTube ads, I make like $400 or $500 a month. So good money, but it's not, making a living off of, but then of course there's the other stuff that I want go into more deeper on a separate video. So expect that sometime in the future.
Subscribe so you don't miss
it. Subscribe so you don't miss it. You are a 6ix9ine fan and hate Eminem. I'm not a 6ix9ine fan. I don't like 6ix9ine. I don't hate Eminem. He's not my favorite ever, though. But yeah, I'm pretty indifferent to him. 6ix9ine, I don't really like at all. So that's kind of where I sit on those. You have eaten chips while producing beats? You are correct. I'm sure once in the last 5 years I've had a bag of chips while producing beats, so you're probably right.
Chip of choice, chip of choice.
A chip of choice? I like sour cream and onion. Sour cream and onion are bomb, alright? Barbecue are ass, though.
Making the beats.
Sour cream and onion.
Sour cream and beats.
Man, my breath stinks when I'm making beats. You're getting sick of making NF beats. Like I mentioned before, like, at a certain, like, you go through phases. Like, some days I absolutely do not want to make one, and then I'll make something else, you know? Like, if I don't want to make an NF beat, I'm not going to make an NF beat, but I have gotten it lined up pretty well where, you know, once every 3 or 4 days do one. That's just a good spot for me to make them at, and I don't get burned out by doing that, and I can push myself by doing that. And, you know, by doing that, you're able to, you know, experiment with the sound and all, which is what I enjoy, so. You despise those who use loops. I don't. I use loops all the time. I'm on Splice and Sounds.com all the time. You know, I'd say probably 50% of the songs you've heard from me have those in them. Really, it's all about the whatever tools you have to make the good product. You know, that's all that matters. If not using loops makes a shitty product, then, you know, that's on you. And, you know, I don't know what to tell you then. You know, if the loop is the thing that enhances the product, then use a loop, you know. It's the same sort of thing with, like, auto-tune. It's the same sort of thing with any effects, plugins, you know. Whatever you need to make the product that you need to use that, you know. You're an ambivert and YouTube sucks. It got cut off, so I could only see YouTube sucks, and then you have to grind a minimum of 2 years, and then it cuts off. So, is an ambivert like when you're an extrovert and a?
Yeah, that sounds fucking made up.
Ambivert sounds made up, so not answering. No. I guess I'm like. Would you say I'm extroverted?
No, I wouldn't.
You would? Would you say I'm introverted?
Yeah. That's not a bad thing against you at all, but I would.
I just have no clue. Apparently I'm introverted. So there we go. People telling me I'm introverted.
That's not a bad thing, but yeah, like, I don't know. You don't want to go to theaters or movies, or that's not the same
I
thing.
don't like having fun.
You don't want to go to parties, you know. But I'm saying you'd rather go on a hike with one guy, and that's cool.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. Yeah, and I guess, like, when I hang out with people, like, I like small groups, I guess, so, like, you know, no more than 6 people. After that, I'm like, all right, I'm done. But for the YouTube sucks part, it's just like anything else, you know, you gotta work for it, I guess, and you always gotta know that it's a company trying to make money on its side, which you gotta respect, you know. They're going to do what's best for them to make money, which is whatever the advertisers want. So, like, you know, hypothetically, if Coca-Cola wanted YouTube to remove a certain thing, or else they're going to pull ads, then YouTube's going to do that, you know? That's capitalism, you know? Like, that's just a part of life, and it's just something you got to deal with. That's part of the reason, you know, when they demonetized me for like 3 or 4 months, you know, I lost out on money and all, but what that did for me was it got my thoughts going about how to start making money through other things, such as the custom beats, such as the royalties and all, because when you put all of your trust in one company for your income, you're going to get screwed no matter what. So, you know, I'll talk about that when I do the finance video and all, but you want to try to branch out, and you want to try to have multiple layers of income and all. And, you know, that's part of the reason why I still have my day job and all on the side, for even though YouTube's making more money. You know, you want to have some extra income just in case something happens. You know, you always want to have many options. You're better than Tommy Profit. This is the most insane thing I've ever heard. I guess the big difference is, you know, someone like Tommy Profit is able to take loads of time to make a perfect product, you know. For me, I'm not concerned with making a perfect product. I want to make a great product, but I want to make great products every day, you know? And so that's why I do the beats daily. You know, I don't think Tommy Prophet could do the beats daily, but I think his music is much better than mine. And I think that's true of a lot of producers as well. You know, I think Pendo and Riddick, you know, I think they make much better music than me, but also it takes them a week or so to drop a beat, you know, and so it's just a different mindset and all, and neither one's right or wrong, it's just different. But yeah, I respect them, and I think all of them honestly make better music than me. It's just the quantity, quality, you know, it's a balance between those two, so. And those are all the assumptions we got. A lot of people didn't read what I asked, and so they just asked normal questions. I'll do another video like this where we just go and do a Q&A and go over that sort of stuff, so we can see what sort of questions you have and we can answer those. I can't think of anything else.
Put it in.
We're done. It is getting a little cloudy out, and we got like 4 miles to walk back down. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want to see more videos like this, if you want to see more of me, let me know. That's always this is always something a little different that I like to do. So if you have any suggestions for you know, videos other than just the beats and all, let me know. You know, we've done Q&As and all, but I want to start, you know, doing other sort of videos like this now that I got some free time. So let me know in the comments down below, and y'all have a good one.